Hello guys, welcome back to another beautiful channel, and today we are going to talk about soft life, my youth na soft life. So my guests here, Dixon and Magdalene, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
As we discuss this issue of soft life, this is a very strong topic whereby it's currently going on. And it's very important when we discuss this issue because yes, in one way or another inatu affect kama si my youth but pia watu wanachukulia ni kama jambo la kawaida. And this issue of soft life pia inakuja na also indiscipline because yes, watu wanaiona in one way or another, kuna wenye wanaiona ikiwa jambo la kawaida na watu wengine wanaona it's like it's current, we are in 21st century, but the reality is it is indiscipline, and also it brings what we call laziness among the youths, whereby my youths hawataki kujituma, they want that soft life in quotes and this Dixon, Leo na Magdalene want us to we discuss that issue of soft life. Now let's begin with you.
Soft life ni tamu sana. Tamu tena sana.
And it's very soft.
It's very soft. Life there is very nice. Yes. Lakini swali nyeti. How do you get to that soft life?
Yes.
Because personally usually say I would rather get my own thing morally, legally, than lose myself nikitafuta that big cash ya haraka.
Yes.
To live the soft life. Because at the end of the day, nikienda kulala, it's me and my conscience.
Yes.
Mimi pale ndo ndakuwa nakasema vitu nimefanya. Ndio mimi nipate ka kitu. The guilt will eat you up as a youth.
Yes.
So kidogo, I think soft life, as much as it is nice, make sure you are getting to there in the proper way. Yes.
Magdalene, as we discuss this issue of soft life, nataka u highlight on a specific whereby even our parents, our current, let me just use the word, our current parents embrace that soft life, whereby unapata ni youth ameenda amepata pesa yake kwa njia whatever which is not the right means of getting cash, amemletea, na even they know, some of them even they know kitu yenye mtoto wake amefanya kapata hii pesa, but anajua ndio sio njia mzuri, but they embrace it. What is currently happening with our parents?
I feel like to start with, there are so many things that have become acceptable side. Being kwanza na tuseme bluntly, prostitution, whether it's physically or via the net, your OnlyFans and everything else, so many things have become acceptable right now. You see, and I feel like some parents are not condemning those things because they're enjoying the benefits. Unaona? Walisahau there's something like morals, there's something like being upright, there's something like a future. Bila tu tunaambiwa ukilala ukifikiria venye umefanya kupata hiyo pesa una feel poa. Sometimes I feel like you'd stopped wanting to work hard. Unajua, to get to where unakumbuka vile tulikuwa tunasema kitambo, pesa ya shetani ni mbaya, ukipata itapotea tu.
Itakuongelesha usiku. Irudishe kwenye ulitoa.
In that sense, you see, ukilala hebu fikiria kile umepata kupata hiyo do. If it's right, you'll sleep well. If it's not, there's some things you need to change.
Yes. Because
ukiangalia future yako, you know, kuna watu wanasema nitafanya hivi saa hii ndio future yangu ikuwe poa, but unasahau at that future you come to regret it. Unajua?
Yes.
There are so many people who complain. I wish people listen and watch things that are useful over the internet and nini. there's a interview I was seeing mtu, acha tu niseme bluntly, she got into prostitution. So acha tu niseme
no, it's happening. You see, it's currently happening in our country, and by the way, it's very big.
Yeah.
So don't try to put it as a small thing. Yeah. Bring it out. Let us listen. Yes.
Acha tu niseme.
Yeah.
Okay, she alikuwa anatumiwa both ways.
Yeah.
But now number 2 yenye iko inafaa kuwa for that purpose, sasa iko na shida.
Yes.
Unaona?
Yeah.
So as much as unataka soft life, fikiria the consequences.
Yes.
In future you may develop a problem.
Yes.
Utakuwa what is better? You lose your soul ama you have it. Ama yani sijui youth sai wanataka nini. Would you rather have everything in the world but lose your soul?
Yes.
And your dignity?
And they are ready.
Is it worth it? I think sometimes you have to ask yourself, is it worth it? Unaona? And I feel like parents walisahau hiyo because they're enjoying the benefits.
Yes.
Yeah. Wanataka society, the neighbors na nini waone wanaendelea poa. But you don't think about what is happening to this child. And what will happen afterwards mentally.
Yes. Because
it will crush you mentally.
Yeah.
Hata kama watu hawataona physically and what it will crush you inside. Hapo ndo unaona watu wanaanza stories za depression. Unaona akona pesa but he's depressed. Akona pesa but he jumped off from a tall building. Yes. That is where it starts. Not accepting to work hard to get things in a morally right, in an upright way, so that you can enjoy it in the future.
Yes.
Yeah.
You see, if I don't know if you can remember, there was a time it was in Mombasa, whereby police will invade an apartment, whereby they wakashika wasichana wenye walikuwa wamepelekwa huko, and they were low in a way, walikuwa na they used to sleep with dogs. You get? Yeah. Wameletwa, wamepelekwa kwa apartment because wanaambiwa watalipwa, and then they were sleeping with it. It was in ilikuwa kwa news. It was in a mainstream media.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you saw it. And those girls, they had already accepted that. You get? Yani, we have reached to that point whereby we are so lazy. Our mind in a way, it has been twisted in a way whereby we are ready even to go to that low. And you see, even there are so many questions that normally arise with those kind of behavior, because even you ask yourself, when you go there and then you sleep with a dog, what about your health? Your health. Yeah. Does it even matter? You're sleeping with an animal. You're a human being. You see, there's so much. I don't know. I think my youth, there is something in between here, whereby to embrace so much this soft life, whereby we are ready to do anything. And you see, and at the end of the day, we will live to cry. Yeah. You see, kuna wengine in this soft life, baka wanajibleach, both men and women, because they want to look attractive and attract people so that they can get something. But much later on, we can see they are crying. Look at, there are so many aspects. Wengine they are being lewd, nini, pesa, wanadanganya pesa. Yes, you will be given money, you will enjoy for now. But the question is, and you see what also arises when somebody has money and they start entertaining you with that money. What you don't, what our youth per se, they don't even reflect or even ask themselves. This person has money and an entertain nayo, but back in his mind, ni nini yuko nayo? What does that person thinks about me? You get? Because there's nobody who will use money on you just for the sake. There is always something. And you see, because of this enjoyment of soft life, my youth hawajiulize those questions. You get? Because mtu maybe anaweza kuwa anakutumia for a purpose. Mwingine atakuja kuentertain na pesa nini that lavish life. And then that person might be even a drug baron. He will put drugs on you na kuambia je tuende tupatane pale fulani, si ndio? And then you will not know, hautajua. And then on the checkpoint utaangalia with the security agency, and then they find drugs. Where will your life be?
ndani.
Because of the name of what?
Soft life.
Soft life.
Yeah.
So a lot of youths tunaumia because tuna lack to think. We don't think. We don't want to think. And also another thing with the soft life per se, we don't even question. You get? We need to question even more. When somebody calls you Dixon, kuja twende pali fulani, kuna deal fulani haraka haraka tupate pesa. My friend, jiite mkutano. Yes, there is money utapata, but the channel of getting that money, question. The intention of that person using that money on you, another question.
Yeah.
But we always forget all those kind of things. Utapata hata kuna mtu pia atakutumia bado hiyo pesa, ataenda kutumie, that person even will kill you, and then your parents wataanza kulia, and when they were getting that money they used to enjoy.
Yeah.
And they never even question those things. You see? So this soft life, I think we really need to discuss so much, because inaguza in different dynamics in the name of enjoyment. Look at my youth, in a way, I don't know who is going to take us out of that soft life, because that soft life inatupotoza.
To answer your question, the answer is desperation.
For what?
To live well.
And competition.
To live large. Wanataka kujulikana. You see, fame and fortune, they are very poisonous. Sai, look at our celebrities. Sai, how many can you say legitimately walifika mahali wamefika because of maybe their talents? Look at our athletes. Wangapi sasa wako on suspensions?
Wengi.
Doping.
Yeah.
Sindio?
Yeah, very good point. Huh?
Look at our sales people, our watu wa magari. What are they doing? Kuosha pesa.
Yes.
Wash.
Yes.
If you are to follow well how they used to do it, ungepata customer amekaa, naambia nataka hii gari. So ile kitiko sina pesa yote. What I'll do, wacha ndakuwekea deposit, alafu I'll come finish up the business tomorrow. Lakini hawataandikiana kitu yote. But si ushawekewa pesa, na huwezi kata. Kesho anakaa mama, after 2 days anakaa. Ambia mama, ile pesa nilikuwekea kulienda sijaweza. So wewe fanya hivi, unajua mtaletewa maybe anakupea Kiswahili fulani hapo. Wewe nirudishie tu hata 80%, baki na 20%.
Yes.
Kwa ile hata usikie tu vizuri. Juu ulinifanyia maybe kitu. Unajua they come with a very nice language.
Yeah.
So wewe unaona hapa niko na ngiri 20.
Yeah.
Niko na ngiri 50. Clean. Sijafanyia kazi. So at the end of the day, haujajiuliza umse, yeye ananiwachia 20,000. Pesa imetoka wapi?
Yes.
Kumbe ni msee alifanya fraud mahali, wewe juu na wewe uliwekewa pesa yote kwa account. Sasa kama DCI akikam kutafuta asema pesa iliingia kwa hii account. Pia wewe uko mmoja wa?
Yes.
Naelewa?
Yeah.
So those small opportunities. My youth amekuwa so desperate that any opportunity unasikia kwa pesa haraka.
They are in.
They are in.
Without questions. Eh?
Without even questions. Sasa hiyo ukipata sahi, there was once ninaishi hapa Kiambu. There was once nimepita hapo usiku. Then na mahali sitasema ni wapi. Kuna msichana tunasimamisha gari kubwa tu pekee.
Yeah.
Hataki hizi mabasi, si ati anataka basi, si ati anataka kwenda mahali.
Yes.
Akiona kibenz.
Is it prostitution?
I cannot say it's prostitution. I cannot say whatever they wanted. I don't know.
Because the question
But at the end of the day, sijui intentions zao ni gani.
But you can connect.
You can connect. Nisiponyo maybe anatafuta. I don't know.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, nilika hivi nikajiuliza, is this where we are as a generation? Because if unapata uni baba ya mtu mbaka sichana ka size ya mtoto wake anaenda na yeye maybe pale out ama karum fulani na huko. What kind of a picture is that?
Yeah.
Look at even our politicians. Unaona hapo wameshika na tusichana tudogo many. So ile kitu iko ni these small people are these youths. They are so desperate for getting pale on points. Afike tu pale juu. That they forget that life is not all about kufika pale juu.
Yes.
It's the journey that matters. Because at the end of the day, it's not about getting to the destination. It's about the journey. Ni kama uniambia tunataka kutoka hapa mpaka Mombasa. If you can ghost from here to Mombasa, can you say you enjoyed anything?
No.
It's the journey. Ukienda pale SGR ama upande basi, sema hey, tunafanya kufika tukaona 1 2 3, then you enjoyed the journey.
Yes.
But the youths right now, they think the journey is very difficult. Yes, it is very difficult. But it is through those difficulties that you come to appreciate how things are and what you have grown to be. So sasa mimi nakaaga hivi naona tusiponyo tumeleta watu wao these small girls. Now kasichana uwezi kaambia.
And you say this issue even before you continue, it's not about girls.
It's not about both. Girls.
Girls and boys.
Sahi unapata tu boys tunataka mumama.
Yes, it's happening.
Mumama.
Yeah.
It's quite funny.
Yani
Yeah.
you just it's very disgusting.
And they tell us it is love.
Hata si mapenzi, hata taki kujukwambia ni mapenzi.
Yeah.
It's very disgusting. Unapata kamutu kakijana kama mimi, niko na kimumama. Napelekana kimumama.
Even she might be even older than your mother.
Yes. Lakini it's very disturbing. It's very disturbing.
In the name of soft life.
In the name of atinataka pesa kidogo, pesa kubwa once.
You see, this thing they brought by the way. And by the way, what also I normally even question our medias, because even the way they normally highlight this issue of youth and soft life, they normally take it in a way it's more of a something to be celebrated about, which is not. And you see, this is an issue whereby they're supposed even to be condemning in the strongest term, because you see, media want to influence a lot of my youths, because almost to 80% of my youths work on social media and they see these things. When the media wanna embrace this kind of, and they don't take it even as a serious thing, my youth wanaona ni kama jambo la kawaida. You get? When inaonyesha tu hivi and then it pass, you see when how you highlight something, it is how people consume it. You get? When you highlight something in a soft way, people will consume it in a soft way. But when you highlight something in a serious way, people wataichukulia on a serious way. You get? So by the way, it's a very serious thing. And by the even before we go further, that issue at least we touched on the issue of my youth kutumika na drugs. Inatumika both. It's both girls and boys.
What?
You get? Unapata, and by the way, these people are very cunning, into a point whereby if you can check on your way or even investigate a little bit, the kind of people are what to, and mostly are what when you wanna deal with drugs sana, they normally go for my youths wenye wako less informed about the current affairs ya mambo. You get? Whereby atakuja kuapproach akwambie 1 2 3 utapata pesa, nataka tuende mahali fulani, tuende nini trips fulani. Even somebody even will tell you let's go to Belgium.
Yeah.
You get? And because we youth hajawahi, I'm going to Belgium, yes. You get? And then I'll give you this much. You see, this youth kitu ya kwanza ameona kwanza ameambiwa pesa, then ana trip all the way to Belgium. But what you don't question yet ya kwamba, do you even know the background of this person? Because even the other time tuliona kwa media the other guy Kilimani sijui, I don't know that white guy was from which country. That guy had already run away from his country. He came to Kenya for hiding. Kumbe alikuwa anafanya mambo ya drugs huko, sawa, akatokea Kenya. So when he came to Kenya, kaanza story ya TikTok. Na akakuwa very influential here in Kenya. But let alone officials, even the government walikuja, security agents walikuja to know much later this person alikuwa anatafutwa in his country because he was doing drugs. You get? So those are the questions that my youth wanna run to soft life, whereby they don't even question these things. Because that person will take you there. Fine. You'll go there, you will enjoy, and then that person will, and you see, with the current 21st century, system are working in a way whereby, as in, how can I put it, as in, saizi vitu ziko advanced, yes, right word, ziko so much advanced in a way, you kupita na kitu yenye ni illegal in a airport, it is very difficult. So what they normally do, they come here, they lure our youth wenye wako na less information, and then wenye wanaweza taka pia that soft life, haraka haraka, they take you to those countries, and then they package those drugs kwa hata kwa luggage yo mtu anamwambia, and you won't know, anakwambia ni bebe kitu, you get, because wewe umeshalipwa, you get, unapata mtu amekwambia enjoy pesa yako, and he will even give you even in terms of dollars or even pounds. You haujaiona kitu kama hiyo, ulikuwa unaona tu kwa TV, dollars, dollar not or pound, you get. That person pays you a lot, some money, because to you it will be a lot of money, you get. But what you don't know, what you are carrying, it is an illegal thing, you get. And then mtu anakwambia tupatane, anakubukia flight tupatane nchi fulani, you get, because you will have to connect. By the time, my friend, you are going to an airport, you will go through checking point, and then utashikwa, but that person will not be there. Unaona? So you find in a certain country whereby unaweza shikwa, and you see every country has their own laws. Like in China, you know what they do. You get? In China, when you are caught with drugs, they don't negotiate.
Aukagi 24 hours.
You are dead.
You are dead.
You see? So you run for small money, whereby you don't see the bigger picture. And these people, that is they don't care about you. They will give you small money. To them, that is small money. But they want their consignment to reach to their destination. You get? So this person has no any, as in hana utu ndani yake. You get? So anajua the only way hii consignment kufika, wacha nitumie mtu. Na wengine tu unapataka hata they even take you to those country. They take you to entertainment, you go, you get entertained. You even hata wanaweza watu wanaweza fanya operation even without knowing. Na uweko hizo madawa ndani. And then akwambia tupatane the following day unaamka tu, you don't even know what happened yesterday. And then unapatiwa, and then when you go to screen, unakuwa screen kwa checkpoint. Wanaona ni nini iko ndani yao mtu. And then they find those kind of something like drugs. What will happen to your life? You get? That person doesn't, mbona asiweke kwa mwili yake, yeye travel, but anataka kutumia mtu mwenye iko na less information, do those kind of things. So my youth na soft life, yes, you will enjoy at the moment, and nobody will question you. Enjoy to the fullest. But when something happened to you, don't run to Kenyans. We are no longer with you. When you're enjoying your money, you never invited us. You enjoyed alone. When you allude to that business, whether it is prostitution or whatever it was, you went there alone. And then you always find them, they always come back to us, na wanaanza kulia, niliambiwa, nilifanyiwa, serikali nisaidie. You see, we are not by the in that, we don't even have that time. When you are enjoying, continue enjoying. But when something happens to you, don't run to us. We will not be your rescue team, because when you are enjoying, you never call us to be entertained with you. So I think my youth with this soft life, as much as it is soft and it is kind of sweet at the beginning, we really need to kuwa tunajiita mkutano, tunajiuliza those kind of questions. You get? Tunajiuliza, yes, nature ideal, but try to dig deep into this. try to get these people who are connecting you to these things, to this soft life. Who are these people? Let us not see as in, let us not see here. We see beyond what we can see with our eyes. Because only mtu mwenye, you don't even know anything about this person. You don't even have a clue about this person. But where, because of few money, you run there. And then much later you call us for help.
You see, in life, kuna kitu mimi nilifunzwa nikiwa high school. You are taught. You see, enjoyment, it's very nice.
Yes.
Lakini inakaanga ni kama how do I place it? So enjoyment ni kama mimba. You see, unaona ukienda kupata mimba, it's like you go enjoy that moment. Hata si mimba, ni kama when you're going to enjoy alcohol. How do you feel when you're taking it?
When you're going there, you feel very good.
In fact, hata ukiwekewa mbele ya meza upewe glasi yako, umeze, how do you feel?
Not even alcohol, even okay, even when you get your first job.
No,
even there is that ka feeling unakuwa nako before even you start the job. You get,
kuna ile kitu nataka uone. Unaona ukishachapa hiyo shot ya kwanza, sikiago kwa life. But let me tell you something. The consequences after that hazikujagi ati nilionja glasi moja. Zinakujaga zote kufu.
Yes.
Kama ulikunywa shot moja, ama ulikunywa chupa mzima, nyinyi wote kama ni hangover, full blast. Hakuna hangover kadogo ama hangover kubwa.
Yes.
So even when you make a mistake, hata kama ulifanya tu mistake kidogo tu hivi, the consequences will always come the whole package. Like kujaki atika nusu. So ukitaka soft life yako, enjoy it. Sahiyo. But also when the consequences come, kindly take them up
and continue enjoying.
Wacha kushika kitu involve
and continue enjoying. Yeah.
Wewe kama youth, wacha kutu involve.
Yeah. Continue with the soft life.
Yes. Continue with it.
Yeah.
Why? Because ile time ukiingia pale, in fact you are enjoying it. Ati juu mimi nipate bishti yangu pale kama wananiambia, mama, nataka kijana. Unaona aje? Nikiingia pale nipate ile happy sama syphilis ama gonorrhea.
Or even HIV.
Ama nipate hata HIV. Nisikuje kuambia watu mnajua, ati sipo anajua.
Yes.
In the first place, nikiingia I knew.
Yeah.
Sulembo ni mumama What did you think you are going to do? Jusai mimi, sai wewe maku kijua mumama. What do you think you are going to do? To be driving that mumama? Ama kumpikia? Tusidanganyane. Hivyo ndivyo kuko. Ama wewe ukiwa dem ati umeitwa mbaba. What do you think you are going to do? Prostitutes. You as a man, you are going to do what? Prostitutes. Hivyo ndivyo kuko. So hii maneno ya kushinanga tuki go behind the bushes. Hiyo ndio inafanya hata sasa tukue kwenye tuko.
Yes.
Because people are not calling it as it is.
Yeah.
You are prostituting.
Yeah,
wherever
exactly.
you are prostituting. Na si fichi una prostitute.
I think it gets real ukiwa tuseme kwa bar ama wapi, alafu kuna ukiwa kwa bar alafu unaona watu older than you. Tuseme ni jamaa kuna mamas, alafu there are guys older than him. I think it gets real at that moment. Hapo ndo naona jamaa amevaa shades. Na ndo anaongea na mama ama ndo ana, but okay, there's something else that Dixon said that I think we passed on. Kuna kitu inaitwa desperation. Umeishi life yako, it was not good, you know. Alafu unapata opportunity, uko desperate, you take it up. But there's something you forget. Whether it's God, whether it's Allah, whether it's you, whatever you believe in. There comes a time when they throw an opportunity at you. And utakimbilia hii soft life, ukimbilia wa mama na nini upite hii opportunity you are being given to build your life. no matter what you have been through, no matter how life has treated you, no matter how life has crushed you, there's always an opportunity ahead of you, but inakutaka ufike hapo. So we enda tu. Unasemanga opportunity, it doesn't, how do you say, there's an advertisement walikuwa wanasema, but opportunity does not knock on your door in Africa. Kuna advertisement ilikuwa inaka something like that. You see?
Yeah.
Opportunity si ati iko hapo inakungoja ufike hapo. Opportunity ni amka ufanye kitu.
Go for it.
Amka ufanye this and that. Ikianguka try another thing. Hapo ndo unapata ile opportunity yako. That is what you mean by you have an opportunity waiting for you. Si kusema ukae chini opportunity ikuangukie.
Yeah.
That's not what it means. Unaona? So no matter how bad, unajua hiyo ndio inakuanga justification ya watu. Ati hapana niliendea sponyo, mama yangu sijui nini, mimi sikusoma.
Excuse.
You see? But you, in real sense, you didn't want to work hard. The opportunity ilikuja. Unajua tunaambiwangu aje? We have, as a Christian, let's take it let me just take it how I understand it. Unaambiwangwa when God wants to bring something to you. Shetani ataleta kitu kingine inafanana ni kama mzuri but si hiyo unafaa kuendea. Na utaona ikiwa poa sana. But there's something bigger ahead of you.
Yes.
So what do I mean? I'm saying be willing to work hard. If something is failing, try something else. If something is not going well, try something else. Talk to someone,
and even
someone
when something fails, you learn from that.
Yeah.
You don't just give up.
That's true. Because in your journey, that's where you meet your opportunity.
Yes.
That's what I mean. Usikimbilie tipo sponyo nini, alafu ukikaa katikati ukienda kukula samaki na sponyo wa mama amekaa hapo akikuangalia umevaa shades. Usiwaone. Ama unakunywa usifeel au usikue conscious kitu kama hiyo. But ukifanya hizo vitu tunajua unafanya vibaya.
No, you'll drink and then trying to create at ya kwamba as in you want to put yourself in a situation whereby it is not you at the moment, but the fact remains you will go and sleep and wake up.
Exactly.
You'll be sober. You get. You'll never be drunk every minute, every second. There is a time you will be sober, and this thing will always be in you. And you see another thing. There is also two major things. Like one, we are forgetting to touch on it is corruption. Corruption imagine a lot of youth because of that soft life. Somebody lies to you, like the way you said, I think, let me put some money in your account and then you go and withdraw it for me. You get? What you forget is that detectives, they will investigate. They'll get that money was channeled to your account. You will be called. And then you will be questioned. How did you get this money? Or what is the business between you and that person?
Yes.
Something you cannot even explain. And then you'll end up being jailed. For whether it is life sentence or even 20 years. You see, even you ask it, why do you even have to be jailed for all those years? For what? Because you wanted a soft life whereby umedanganywa na pesa kidogo ati wacha hii yangu ipitie kwa hii account yako and then unitolee, ama ikishapitia kwa account yako we divert somewhere else. But once it gets to your account and then you divert it to somebody else's account or you withdraw that money, my friend, you in prison, you'll be brother and sister.
I think watu wako vigilant sana sahi kutokuwa conned ati intao ama nini, but you forget you can also be conned your life. Unajua utakoniwa maisha yako. Yaani kukon mtu ili advance mpaka to a stage where mtu ataiba. It's literally stealing part of your life. Because if you're jailed for like 20 years, what would you have done in that span of 20 years?
You see. So and you see even and another thing we did not even touch on, even also the issue of hacking. Mayusu wamechanuka sana. You get, somebody thinks that he can get somebody's document and then he hack that account and then afanye 1 2 3. Yes, because of soft life. Some azinataki kutafuta kazi, you get?
Yeah.
Anataka ile kazi yenyewe mwenyewe atajifanyia haraka. But what they don't understand yet kwamba anytime you will be arrested, and you see the agencies there, government, they have those agencies, they normally track people when you ana hack accounts za watu. Once they get on you, my friend, you will rot in jail.
Yeah.
And you see, why do you have to rot in jail? For what purpose? It's because you never wanted to work hard.
And be vigilant.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Another thing is like that issue of prostitution. AIDS is real, but I don't know this soft life, what wanaona kama AIDS is just like a flu.
Walisema ARV ni free.
You see, and it is so shameful, whereby somebody doesn't want to work hard, wants to go to that direction. You get? I think we really need to talk na mayouth sana because this soft life, as we see it is just like a season, whereby it is a season that is coming, passing, but what it leaves, it is the biggest scar. Because also what we are supposed to be asking ourselves, you see, when you did so, but do you really think it's only you who depends on you? It's not only you. There is somebody else, there is another person, and there is another person, and even the society itself. You get? Did you came to this world for that purpose?
No.
You see, so I think my youth tunastahili kuwa tunajiita mkutano. We see these things in a very bigger picture, whereby there are so many opportunities. Kuna hata hizo mambo za online writing. You see, kuna online marketing. You get? There is that kind of a soft life maybe we normally think of, or even you can even create your own content on YouTube, on Instagram. You get? There is that like a soft life whereby it is genuine, because a soft life will be a ziko, but in a right way. You get? Other than going in a direction whereby at the end of the day utakuwa unajiita mkutano unasema if I wish I knew. Because let me tell you something, if you go to those hizo matabia and then you get sick. You see, when you are healthy, you don't reason the same way when you are sick. You get?
Yeah.
When that person gets those sickness on or a very serious sickness like HIV and AIDS, wakati mtu sasa amegundua sasa imefika to a stage whereby sasa imefika to another stage, where another level whereby anajua sasa ni yeye na is going, they normally wanaanza kujilaumu. If I knew, I could have not done that. You get? But when you're healthy and you don't have anywhere in your body aching, you can say anything. You get? And you can say, I can do anything. But when you fall sick for sometimes, unapata mtu anaanza kujiita mkutano. I wish I knew. I wish. You see, we really need to put an end to this. This issue of my youth kuwa na regret baadaye. Ati I wish I knew. Why I wish I knew and these things they were there. You get? Seti yaziko, and most of them they normally goes to all these things knowing the repercussion. But wakati yenye uko sawa, ama kama hata hiyo unapata hata kama ni drugs, wakati yenye hujashikwa unasema sina nakula. But wakati yenye umeshikwa and then umefunga. And by the way, have you ever listened to these stories I don't know, zilikuwa na one of the journalists alikuwa analeta that program ya watu wenye wako prison. Some of them they used to do with drugs, and then sasa walitumika kubeba, and then sasa hao ndo wakafungwa. You get? But wenye wale watumia wako nje. You get? And then you will hear that person saying, I wish I knew. You get? I wish I knew. Singefanya hivyo. But at that point when he was doing that, because alikuwa anapatiwa pesa kidogo na ana feel so well with his life, he never thought of that. So I think it is very important, kama my youth, before we do we go for that soft life, let us sit down and reflect the repercussion of what we are doing. And also we need also to question more the source of that money, where it is coming from, or the goodies that you are being given, where it is coming from, and even the people who are involving yourselves into those things. You get? When you get to question all these things, I think itakuwa minimal sana to find my youth wenye wanaanza kulialia each and every here and there, if I knew. You get, once you get to that, kuna hiyo point ukishapata now, even if I wish I knew, it will not help you. Kama wewe umeshagonjeka, hautapona hata kama ukisema I wish I knew. Kama wewe umeshafungwa life sentence, hata ukisema I wish I knew, si ati ndio government watakuachilia. You get? So I think we really need to be cautious, and also let us also take life in a soft way. Tusichukulie life ati tunaikimbizana nayo. You get? And I think mostly watu wanaenda because wanataka kukimbizana na maisha, juu wale wengine wameenda mahali fulani, so hata pia wanataka kukua on the same journey.
Yesterday I was listening to a story. Alikumbusha mbali sana.
Yeah.
Tule tu story book za kitambo ndio tulikuwa sisi tunapata. Zile za fisi, ndovu, sungura, tortoise, snail.
Yes.
Zikifanya race. You remember that's a story book?
Yes.
But yesterday what I thought about Kenya nililearn was that the snail and the tortoise, they eventually finished the race.
Yes.
Sawa.
Yeah.
Hata kama sungura alifika akatulia,
But
akasahau hata alikuwa na race, but the snail and the tortoise bado zilifinish.
Yeah.
Anielewa?
Yes.
So tuache kukimbizana. You're not racing against anybody. You're only racing against yourself.
Yes.
One thing naambia my youth, do not be lazy. Sikuwa mzembe kabisa. Find a skill. Saizi kwa YouTube. Nje pale YouTube. Soma Python, soma whatever they do, coding. Learn a skill. Even plumbing. Watu wanajenga tufunzo.
There are so many things.
Learn a
The
skill.
opportunities it is there.
Market that skill. How to cause opportunity. Usitake tu kuletewa kila kitu kwa plata. Pia wewe jua kuenda kutafuta.
And discipline, don't forget.
Discipline yourself. Huko nje, if you are to look at those successful people, hata all my drug lords, nobody brought the drugs, never came to their houses. They went to look for those drugs. Sawa?
Yes.
Hiyo ndio kitu iko. So pia wewe usikae pale ati wewe mzembe unangoja vitu zijilete kwako.
Yes.
Toka hapo. Go. Get a skill. Market that skill.
There are so many
Pata
things.
kitu yako. Tuache uzembe. Tuache prostitution. Tuache soft life. Soft life inakujanga ukiwa na kitu kako. There is in my profession where I work. Acha nikwambie watu they can spend money. Mtu every day anakuja na spend more than 2,000 just eating and drinking because they are living large. They have made it. Si eti ni mtu anatafuta, ni mtu mzee, unaona ni mtu sasa is living large. So pia wewe don't think that you're going to kianza kukimbizana na msee alianza 19 something kutafuta before hata mimi mwenyewe nizaliwe. I cannot. Siwezi. Mimi mtu wako 50 years I cannot kimbizana na yeye kutafuta kitu. Ako nayo. Ameshajiweka. So what you can do is grow yourself, as we said in the other videos. Invest in yourself. Invest in your future. Achana sasa na masponyo. Wewe ndio utakuwa sponyo.
Soft life tuachane nao.
Achana soft life.
I think
Just work hard.
Yeah, I think we cannot end the topic without mentioning parents. Unajua, kuna wazazi wana embrace sana hao watoto wenye wame make it na nini. Alafu hao wengine they feel like there's that need to make it so as in quicker. Unajua? Unapata kuna mtoto atakuja na gari, mwingine atakuja amehang coat na gazeti. You see, in that sense, unapata parents ata embrace hawa sana, amekuja nini, but sasa huyu mwingine akikuja ni kama si una get, yani wait ya kukuja ichukuliwi in the same amount. Ndio unapata sasa huyu ana feel the need to do anything to get to a level whereby he's accepted, he's welcomed, he feels better in that family.
Yes.
I think we cannot go without mentioning that.
And I think we'll also have another topic about that.
Okay, lazima tu hiyo ni issue kubwa.
Yeah, it's a very broad issue.
It's a broad issue. So I think parents also have to play a part.
Yes.
I feel good when some parents, unajua kuna parents utaona they are actually wana embrace kila mtu equally.
Yes.
Hata advice huyu si umjaribu kumsaidia hivi na hivi na hivi. Unaona?
Mm-hmm.
Ndio unapata even tuseme kuna a brother ama a sister is not doing well, they'll feel good, they'll feel much better, and they'll not feel that need to pata riches quickly.
Yes.
They'll trust their own process to get to whatever they want to reach to. I feel like parents pia hapo kuna si wote, but the majority try,
yes,
but kuna wale wenye they don't embrace all children equally.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they're all the children.
Wow.
And everybody has his own pace.
Kila mtu ako na path
Because
yake.
there is no way as a parent unabagua. Yes, this person can be having so much, but sasa wote wakiwa nayo and then you get all of them, they cannot have the same. You see, but at the end of the day, they're all your children. That is what matters. Because in a scenario what can happen, unaweza pata huo mwenye iko nayo anaweza kuwa maybe alikuwa anafanya, maybe he was a corrupt person who was being bribed for something. You get? And then upate huyu mambo imekuja imembadilikia, ameshikwa na amefungwa. Remain with who? Remain na hao wenye hawana, si ndio? And then unapata ule mwenye ameshafungwa, all assets zake zote zimekuwa recovered by the government. You get? So unapata kila kitu you have remained with who? Wenye ulikuwa unabagua. What will you do? Na maybe hata ule mtu amefungwa life sentence.
The lesson is the world haiko equal.
Exactly. We can never be.
Kuna mahali kuna milima, kuna kwingine kuko flat, kuna kwingine kuna depressions.
Exactly.
And that is what we need to appreciate.
Yeah.
And that is what
kuna mtoto mmoja atamea, mwingine atakuwa huko chini,
kuna mwingine atakuwa mweupe, mwingine mweusi.
We are all equal in our own way.
Exactly.
Ways, yeah.
And you should be embraced the way we are.
Yes.
Na pia kufunza watoi kuvutana, unajua?
Exactly.
There's something
exactly.
My dad keeps telling us, ati wewe unapeleka mtoto wako inaitwaje? Brook, unaitwa?
Maybe international school.
Lakini your brother mtoto wake ana kiatu.
You have a brother who doesn't have a shoe, but the other brother is doing big things.
Yeah. So my dad tells us that doesn't sit well with me. Unaona?
Yeah.
So ukiwa na nini, if you're able to do something, if you have an opportunity, pull the other person.
Yeah, exactly.
But tena wewe ukipuliwa imaanishi utasaidiwa maisha yako. Unajua kuna kitu watu usahau.
Yeah.
Mtu uchoka kukusaidia.
Yeah.
Tuseme tu kweli.
Because
kila time nikikupatia opportunity una waste. Nikikupatia pesa una waste. Badala ya kuweka biashara unafanya something else. Alafu kesho useme brother yangu ni rich, sister yangu ni rich na anisaidii. But mtu hata ukiwa brother yako ama nani, mtu ufika limits. Unaona? Anajua hata hii pesa nikikupea baadaye utajisaidia. Kwa hivyo ni ya nini?
But as much as that ina happen, as much as hata kama hiyo ina happen, kuna nyona vuto unaona haizi vutika. If that person has kids, just take the kids and help the kids. Because once you help the kids, they'll come to help their parents. You get? Okay, yeah. So as we go, as we wind up this issue of soft life, we may discuss in a very good way, whereby I think now my youths waanze kujituma. Wenye wanataka, those who want to continue with that soft life, they can continue. Nobody is limiting them. But what we also tell them is that when the other side of the coin ikisha flip,
embrace it.
Don't come and tell us I wish I knew, because when somebody starts saying that I wish I knew, it is too late. And there is nothing can happen. There is no miracle can come and happen. It has happened. Kama umefungwa umefungwa, kama umegonjeka umegonjeka, kama umekufa umekufa. You get? So as much as whatever we do with this soft life, we need to be cautious. Like the way I said, it's not only you. There are other people who depends on you. You get? So don't put other people into pressure like your parents and your guardians. Mutaanza kuwapatia ma high blood pressure for no reason, whereby wewe ndio unastahili kuwa unazika mzazi wako, but mzazi wako ndo anakuzika. You get? It is so bad. It is so bad. So my youth, mambo ya soft life, whoever wants to continue can continue, but the message is very clear and outside there. Tujitume, tuweke bidii in everything, as in let us work hard. There are so many opportunities saizi, whether it is online, wherever it is, there is always something. And also you can also approach other people. You get? You don't have to be as in wewe mwenyewe tu unajiweka kivi yako. Approach other people, get to know more, learn more. There is always something. Me, I always believe there is always something. It's only that some of them of us kama mayouth, we are so lazy. You get kujituma, but there is always something outside there. There is always something. Wacha wa mayouth wenye wanakuja na story atakutuambia ati wewe sijui ati alienda kufanya that thing ati because ati kwa sababu ati hakuna opportunity. Hakuna kitu kama hiyo. There is always something.
Yes.
And by the kwanza saizi venye internet saizi iko, and by the in our country we are so blessed. Unaweza ingia tu internet, even you start selling something, unaweza ona kitu hata pia upost somewhere in a group, and you will see somebody will ask, hey, how much is it? And you make something out of it. You get? There is always something. You get? So ni issue, kitu ya kwanza ni kuwa na discipline, hard work, and also prayerful. We need also to be prayerful, because for now you might think that praying is not important, but there is a day. Every human being, there is a day you will know that prayers, it is important.
Yes.
Into some point, because my youth, unajua my youth pia wengine wanaona kama maombi, prayers is not important at the moment, but in any human being's life there is a point it will reach. You will know that prayer was very important.
You reminded me of a song that goes, everyone prays in the end.
Exactly. It is true. It is true.
Yeah.
So let us come to the end of this program, and thank you so much for being in this topic. At least to may highlight those issues about my youth. Nasani my youth wajitume, and we will also continue discussing even more and more about this issue, because lazima pia tusaidiane. We cannot just sit down. We know these things and then you just keep quiet on it. We will continue educating, and our viewers, we ask you to continue subscribing in our channel, comment, share and like, as we meet in another channel. Bye.